awesome!
Hey everybody, Blugoblin here for my newest comic book review video for this week of August 2010. But before I get started with the books, I want to show something to you guys. I want to show you something that my girlfriend recently bought me. Take a look at this. Consider this another toy. Consider this a toy review. That's an extra bonus. This is a General Grievous spinning dual lightsaber. But before I get started, let me show you what these sabers look like separately. Now, you can do the lightsabers as single sabers by themselves. The Force is strong in this one. You can do that. Or you can go Darth Maul-like with a double-ended lightsaber. Yes. I can feel your anger, Brightest. Alright, enough nerding out about that. Let me show you the third feature, shall I? Now, we got a handle in the middle with both lightsabers connected on each side. Now we turn the things on. It has a lock right here in the middle. Unlock it. And you got yourself a spinning lightsaber, and you're the badass of the galaxy. And you're a force to be reckoned with the Jedi Council. Or at least you would be if the Star Wars universe actually existed, but I digress. Let me go ahead and lock this thing back up, and once again you got another dual-ended lightsaber, just a little longer. So, all in all, this is an awesome toy, and a must-have for a hardcore Star Wars fan like me. Let me power down and put that down, and I want to thank my girlfriend once again for that wonderful toy. Thank you again, baby. I love you. Now, on to the comic books. Now, I'll turn the light back on. There we go. Pardon the autofocus. There we go. Now, let's get on to the books, shall we? Autofocus, don't screw with me. There we go. We'll start things off with Amazing Spider-Man number 640. Part 3 of One Moment in Time. Books suck, enough said. There you go. Next up, Brightest Day, number 8. I apologize for the autofocus. It's really screwing with me today. Alright, Brightest Day, number 8. Now, this is just an honest opinion, but this book is starting to go back to moving slow again. You know, issue 7 was great. Told us all the White Lanterns, what their missions were, and now we're back to the storytelling that they've been using before that. And I don't like it. I'm not saying this is a terrible book. I just don't like that they're going back to that slow as molasses storytelling. That kind of pisses me off. It's just, okay, you got the story picking up. You're running with it. You're doing such a great job finally revealing what needs to be done. And now, back to the slow stuff. For what it was good, but a bit of a disappointment. Moving right along, Secret Avengers number 4. Yeah, number 4. There's so many Avengers titles out there, it's hard to keep up with what's going on with what. You know, this was okay storytelling wise. You know, Steve Rogers puts on Nova's helmet. Is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna affect him? Of course not. Yeah, this was just okay for me. I mean, it just feels like a throwaway issue. All this is, you know, Steve Rogers puts on the Nova helmet and fights Nova, who has a different helmet on. That's it. That's all this is, and it's just, you know, it's good to see Beast in the Avengers, and you know, again, and Ant-Man's dialogue, funny or sometimes not funny dialogue. It's just, this is another one of those books that to me, it's just there. It's just there. Marvel, you're really slipping, especially with the Avengers. And let's keep moving with New Avengers number 3. Excuse me, number 3. Excuse me, that was Dr. Pepper talking back. New Avengers number 3. For the longest time, every time I read New Avengers, it's like, here's the bad guy, here's a bad guy, here's a bad guy. Go up and punch it really hard. And that's it. Pull out your big guns and break out the fists. Either shoot them or punch them really hard. Then talk about it. That's it. That's it. Yike. This was a bit of a disappointing week for me with comics. Now, here's my pick of the week, and the only reason why it's getting pick of the week is because this is the book I enjoyed reading the most out of all of them. And this one wasn't actually that great. Green Lantern Corps 51. It was good, don't get me wrong. You know, Tony Bedard is no Peter Tomasi, but, you know, in my opinion, no writer needs to write like another writer. They need to write like themselves, whether it be good or whether it be bad. This was good, just not great. And like I said, in case you missed it, this is only the pick of the week because I enjoyed reading this more than any other book I got this week, which is really sad because I like the stuff with Cyborg Superman. And, you know, there's just a lot of dialogue in here. Kind of like how Tomasi did it. Of course, that's just my opinion. You know, there is a lot of dialogue, a lot of storytelling, and it could get easy to get lost in books like that. But I didn't get lost. I just simply enjoyed reading the book, and it was good to look at the last page and go, yeah, show those guys how it's done. You know, with the stuff with Boudica, you know, I never liked Boudica being an Alpha Lantern, and sadly, we get what we get in this book, and I'm trying my best not to spoil it. You know, it's just, you know, in case the cover don't spoil it enough. This was simply just a good read, nothing better than that. It was just a good read. I enjoyed reading it. It just wasn't, you know, didn't have any of that factor. It was just simply good, not great. Sorry. That's all I got for this week. I mean, this was a bit of a disappointing week for comic books. You know, and to all you fans out there who don't like that opinion of mine, and I apologize, but it's just, I tried to find me some decent reads, you know, and the only reason why I picked up that Spider-Man book is I stay loyal to Spider-Man since he's my favorite character, but Joe is just killing me with his bullshit. Before I leave, let me go ahead and show you something else. I'm going to plug my girlfriend's channel again, Lenora2003. Go to that channel, and she just put up an 8-part series of her and I going to Jonesboro, Arkansas. And while we were there, we went by Target, and I picked up this. It's a Marvel Universe 2-pack of Cyclops and Dark Phoenix. I saw this, I was like, oh, should I get this? Should I get this? And then I was like, you know what the hell? I got the money, I'll go ahead and get it. You know, because I got out of action figure buying when they decided to shrink the figures, yet keep the same price tag. You know,
it's just, I was really torn whether I should get this or not, and I was like, yeah, what the hell. And I noticed a foobar. And get a look at there. It says, comes with Uncanny X-Men 136, which I have. I don't mind having a reprint. Of course, this is probably never going to get opened anyway, but look, if you look on the back, it says it comes with number 175. Huh? Whatever. It's just good to have Scott and Jean. Of course, now Scott's even more whipped when he's with Emma. What have you? I don't know. I don't get it. It's Matt Fraction. It's the way Matt Fraction writes the character. Let me go ahead and shut up so I can close this video off. And until next week, everybody, I'll see you later.